Hey, my fault, y'all. With the last video, it got cut off short because they say that I don't have enough space on my phone, and I had deleted my older videos that was on my phone. I don't understand why it's all type of weird shit that be happening on my phone. Even earlier, like my phone was at 20%, and all of a sudden it just died. I'm used to it. They be doing a lot of weird shit to my phone too. Uh, so what I was talking about with living in the matrix is that yeah, when they're targeting certain people, it's certain dark energies that the person is fighting with that it's not physical, so regular people can't see it. And then they use agents around the world, agents within to go around that person area. So the first thing they do is isolate you from somebody that loves and cares for you. They isolate you from people that's not aware of what's going on. They isolate you from people that if you talk to someone, it's like you're spilling secrets or beans to them, and they don't like that. They like to keep their secrecy. They like to keep their own, whatever they're doing, their evilness. And the things that these people do, they use witches, they use a lot of tools, technology wise. I think AI involved too, all kinds of shit. But with witches, all they do is lie to the core. Lie, deceit, and use magic like the devil. That's all they do. That's all. And everywhere you go, it's agency. It's agent. Like people like that's already sold they sold to the devil. That's already working with the devil and know what's going on. And so, to a regular person, you can tell them this person is following me or there's this and that. They wouldn't even do it. Like, why would they follow you? Are you that important? They don't know it. They don't know it. It's about good and bad, man. It's evil and good. It's evil and good. This the battle we find, and the regular people that don't know the slaves they're slaves in their mind because they're not aware of what happens in the world, in the real world. And I was one of those too because I wasn't aware, and it's certain stuff I still haven't learned yet. And every week, it's like every 2 weeks, these people doing a lot of evil shit towards me. I have my own people lied on me, put cases on me. So all I'm gonna tell you is that a lot of people around you too, before they come for you, they already got people around you that's already sold their soul to them. It could be your family, your friends, that already know your deep secrets, know your whereabouts, and the ones that you don't, they're gonna find a way to isolate you or disconnect you with certain people that really that got love for you. So you want to spill certain secrets, certain evil shit that you're doing towards you, and that dark energy, that shit is real. They could have demons following you, evil spirits following you. They have people with psychic ability. The devil don't just he give his people power too. That's one thing I want you to know. The devil gives some of his a lot of his followers, I'll say all of it, powers. That they don't call their devil God for a reason. They call their devil God because he helped them out too with certain shit. But it's selfishness, and at the end of the day, they get used too. They have the abilities, like the psychics abilities, to read people's minds. So if they're targeting you, they can be reading your mind while you guys seen in the same place, and be obvious with it, and the next person won't even know. Cause it's you see what I'm saying? It's not physical. It's not like they're touching you. It's not like they're asking you, "Hey, what's on your mind?" They're using their abilities to. They can use their psychic abilities to also erase your memories, to read your secrets, your thoughts. They can use this shit to to an important person to read their ideas, steal ideas from them. They can do all that, man. It's a lot of evil shit, but they usually do it most of the time when they want you. So when they want you to go in, a lot of this stuff, man, it's like what we look up to, what we think is real, is not. The information that's out there is not. Even Google, it lies a lot about a lot of stuff, man. We done made, you see even the person behind it, he's not who you really think. Even he himself. If you look it up on Google, is Google God? It's going to tell you yes. Why? Because it view itself as if human beings only questions God to certain things they don't know, that means they rely God for the answers. So if human beings use Google all the time for certain stuff they don't know to get answers, they write for answers. That means they made Google their God. That means they trust it with the answers. If you get what I'm saying, that's how they view it, and they have AI and robots and all this other shit that work with it. And so the information there, most of it is not. Some of it is accurate, and some of it is not accurate. The real information about the real world, what's really going on, is not gonna be the truth. It's not gonna be true. It can be. They can't put it out there that openly to where everybody can just find it that easy in a with a thumb. People die for half of the shit that happen in the real world. You know what I'm saying? People get tortured for half of the real shit that goes on in the real world. They can't say, and half of this shit is happening in this real world. outside our house, inside our houses. Certain spirits in our house, you don't even know. You wake up moody, depressed, you don't even know why. You wake up jacking off, being, you don't even know what's big. You don't even feel like, you don't even want to do it, but it's certain shit. Oh, it's a real spiritual word that a lot of people, even the lower class citizens, a lot of people in it, a lot of people sell their soul for their cars and houses. Your neighbors could be a witch and you don't know it. They be performing magic and you don't know it, whether it's towards you or not. You don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're viewing shit in a physical form with your regular two eyes. It's far beyond that. So all I can say, man, it's a lot of stuff that's going on. It's a lot of stuff that's going on to a lot of people. It's certain people that's targeted. It was a group of people targeting April. That's why they're going extra miles away. All this 6ix9ine BS. A lot of it is just staged. All that shit is staged. Will Smith, all that shit is staged. The entertainers, they're staged. All this Instagram shit, AI, other people behind it, they can use algorithm to just show you what they want you to see or certain stuff to lower you in to your lower vibration to where you don't think farther, to where you don't raise your higher conscious. And when you think you are, it's only the stuff they want you to know. To be honest, in nature, they can destroy nature. Rain, they can look it up even anywhere. They can make rain, and it's certain stuff they can use to create rain. So even the people that want to farm and be independent, they can take certain shit away from you. They can, like, I'm telling you, man, it's it takes a lot, man. I feel like, what we are is evil against good, and those agents that they use to target certain people while they isolate it, so these people can be silenced, or have the entertainers doing all weird shit to get attention from the people, to keep people blinded from the real stuff, is usually because they want to fight evil. Like, they want to fight good people with those evilness. They're like, when they're targeting people, they're attacking people, all this and everything. They don't want the people that in the real world to be aware, so they going extra mile to do extra shit to just get your attention, to just get your mind, to get you tuned into stuff that don't even pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? So you're not aware, so you don't know, so you can't help, you can't save, you can't do this. So when certain stuff is happening in your life too, you can't even question it. You don't even know what's going on. Most of the time when they come for you, you will know, but you will see how it works, how they operate. Is deep down they say it's God and this and all that, but it's just demonic. And you don't even know what's God, because even AI, people that's engineering, they believe what they created is a God. People that do witchcraft, they believe whoever give them that magic powers is their God. It could be an owl. It could be another Freemason, or just another person in a higher place doing all this shit. And most of these people that's in a high place, what they want other people to do is to worship them, to be honest. That's how I think. Most of these rich people, I feel like they're in some deep shit too. And most people that have more than the majority of the people, they want to own a lot of stuff, including, could be people too. They could want to own people, want people to worship them, and in return they give people, heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? But with rules and regulations, they could give all that to that person, but tell that person, don't share this with this person if this person is not within our agenda. You know what I'm saying? Same way you could be you could be friend with a rich ass motherfucker, but that motherfucker never does shit to you because you didn't know what you had to do to get to that point. And it has nothing to do with working hard. It's a lot of people that work hard. Even the devil works harder too. A lot of people going through hell, man. People get tortured. People get tortured, man, regular basis, and they just go on with life, bro. With this stimulation, with this regular simulation, people just going on. All this technology, just using people to blind people, all this shit. Like, people don't know what the fuck is going on. It was a bunch of people that got their blood stolen from these hospitals that's supposed to protect them. And when people speak up on it, they use this shit to steal viewers from people, and they give viewers to bitches that's promoting twerking, niggas that's promoting violence, this other shit, to silence all that shit. You can see a motherfucker that's speaking the truth, got 100 views on a video, you won't even pay attention to it, because now they put that, they put it in your mind. Somebody gotta be out there for you to learn, but you have no idea, man. People that's out there too, they're not in control. Half of these people, their labels tell them when to drop songs, and when that day they tell them, it's usually a day that there's some stuff going on in the lower class cities and in the real world, when there's some injustice going on. Then those labels use all type of shit on that day to drop those, important people that we look up to as idols or models, to silence all that shit. So we paying attention to, oh, Future just dropped, Drake just dropped, Will Smith just punched such and such. Oh, today we have BT, we have all this shit going on. It's a new movie that just coming up. You don't even know. All that shit was to get your attention, so you don't pay attention to what's really going on in the real world. What's really going on is that people are suffering, being tortured, people are being slaved, people are having their freedom taken away. People are being forced to worship something that's not good. It's evil against good, and evil is coming against good people, consciously, subconsciously, physically, unphysically, spiritual, demonically, all type of ways to corrupt people, to get them to join them and their ideas and walk away from the righteousness, the righteous God. Because at the beginning, before all this shit, all these other gods people created, whether it's technology, with all this other shit people worship, is only one God, and it's the righteous God. And their mission is to disrupt everybody in the whole world from them, that God. And that's all that it is. There is nothing else in between. It's evil and good, and the evil is just what's trying to corrupt and take over the world, to where the good God that we all know, we all know in our heart, is no longer like exist in people's heart, in people's soul, in people's mind. People just walking around and all this other shit, have other stuff to worship, other doing all kinds of demonic and shit towards other people. That's all it is. That's all that is. And never trust nobody, including even your own family in this day and age that we live in, because they'll be your worst enemy. And your own friends too. Some people, man, they're used as agents. Once a person sell their soul or do all kinds of shit, or believe in a certain God that you don't believe in, they have certain rules and regulations to live by, certain codes they live by in silence and in secret. They can't show it. They can't talk about it. And that's it. And that's it. And you never know sometimes if you not fully awake, if you don't open your eyes. And it's kind of hard sometimes. You got to get hit by a brick or wall or some shit, reality or something. But that's why I'm making these videos the best I can. If you ever watch any one of my videos, I hope it gets to you. I hope it reached you. It reached to your heart with love and compassion, because that's all I ever have for anybody. And stay strong. And if you got people that's good in your life, that mean good, care for you and always there for you, always be there for them and do something beyond. Create something that's gonna save you in the future when you find yourself in situations you can't get out of. Peace.